For centuries, humans have been fascinated by sin and morality. But did you know there's an ancient concept that defines the 7 worst sins a person can commit? They're called the 7 deadly sins, a list of vices believed to lead people away from virtue and into destruction. But where did this idea come from? And do these sins still affect us today? Let's explore the history, meaning, and psychological impact of the 7 deadly sins. The origins of the 7 deadly sins. The concept of the 7 deadly sins dates back to 4th century Christian teachings, but it was Pope Gregory I in the 6th century who finalized the list we know today. These sins weren't just seen as bad behavior, they were believed to be the root of all human evil. Each sin was thought to pull people further from goodness, leading to personal ruin and even eternal punishment in Christian theology. But here's what's fascinating: even outside religion, these sins reflect some of the deepest flaws of human nature. Let's break them down one by one. The 7 deadly sins and their meaning. Keycap 1. Lust, luxuria. The sin of desire. Lust isn't just about physical desire, it's about obsession with pleasure, leading to reckless actions. Psychological impact. Modern studies show that dopamine addiction, from things like social media, gambling, and casual hookups, triggers the same brain pathways as drugs, making lust a powerful but dangerous force. Keycap 2. Gluttony, gula. The sin of excess. Gluttony is more than just overeating. It's about overconsumption in all areas of life, from food to material goods. Modern example: in today's world, gluttony extends to binge watching, overbuying, and even social media addiction. More isn't always better. Keycap 3. Greed, avaricia. The sin of endless wanting. Greed is the desire for more, money, power, or possessions, without concern for others. Psychological insight. Research shows that chasing wealth without purpose leads to higher anxiety and lower life satisfaction. True happiness isn't found in hoarding, it's in sharing. Keycap 4. Sloth, acedia. The sin of laziness. Sloth isn't just physical laziness, it's also mental and emotional apathy. Modern twist. With distractions like Netflix and TikTok, sloth has evolved into procrastination and avoidance, preventing people from reaching their full potential. Keycap 5. Wrath, ira. The sin of anger. Wrath is uncontrolled anger, often leading to violence and destruction. Brain science. Unchecked anger raises stress hormones, damaging both mental health and relationships. Learning to control anger is key to emotional intelligence. Keycap 6. Envy, invidia. The sin of comparison. Envy is resentment toward others' success or happiness, and in today's social media world, it's everywhere. Reality check. Studies show that comparing yourself to others on social media leads to lower self-esteem and higher depression rates. Keycap 7. Pride, superbia. The sin of ego. Pride is considered the worst of all sins because it fuels arrogance and the need to dominate others. Psychological danger. Extreme pride, narcissism, can make people blind to their own faults, damaging relationships